Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Project Cars 2. It's been quite a while since I've done a video. I've been busy with life and all that fun stuff, so got a chance to finally get some downtime. Decided to do a race. We are at Zhuhai in China. Not sure if I said that right, so apologies. Um, Interesting track. Don't have a whole lot of time on it. I did a couple practice sessions here. We are racing the LMP 900 class, as you can see. We are in the Audi R8 LMS. This car was an absolute beast. Well, all the cars in this class are an absolute beast. One of my favorite classes. I kind of got into sports cars based off of these cars. They were incredible. So there'll be some more videos coming with some of the other ones. Obviously the Ferrari and the BMW. I also like the Bentley 8. I've done a few laps in that car, and that was really a blast. So hoping to do a video next in that car. It's a 15 lap race. It's only this class, and I decided to put a mandatory pit stop in here. I don't really know if it's going to make a difference or not, but thought, what the hell, we'll see if we can shake it up a little bit. I decided not to qualify, start in the back, and see what kind of progress I can make here. It's not, there are couple really hard braking zones. There's also a couple really quick corners, so I'm not really sure how passing is going to go here. So yeah, we'll just kind of put the foot down and see what we can do. So here we go. Got a little trouble already. Got a spot. 20 cars in the race. Ooh, ran wide. Even tried to slow it up as I was right on those guys. Looks like there's a lot of BMWs in this race. AI's at 100%. And aggression is at, oh crap, well, that was unintentional. AI said it's 75 for aggression. Probably should be, well, if this was real life, there'd be a time penalty for me for unavoidable contact, but thankfully it is not. Now the strategy side of me is like, I should probably pit right now at the end of the first lap and do my mandatory stop, get it out of the way, gain clear traffic, and just run. Especially with AI and Project Cars 2, you never know how they're going to be, so they might be slow and you can really make a lot of progress. But that's no fun for you, the viewer, if I'm running by myself. And I don't disagree with you at all on that. So yeah, we're gonna make decent progress on that first lap there. Got into a little bit of carnage. Got good traction out of there. It's probably gonna come back down the inside there. Or not, of course, because I thought he was going to. Oh, God. So it was a nice pass there. Of course, the Audi R8, this is when Team Yost was with Audi in their heyday, and they were winning just about everything in American Le Mans Series, winning Le Mans. And they also had quite the driver lineup as well too in these cars, which Also helped them out quite a bit. I mean, you had Dindo Capello and Mr. Lamont, Tom Christensen, and one of the vehicles, so it wasn't surprising that they were very good. Would have loved to have been able to see this car in person. I don't know if you can see it at any vintage stuff, but just a really, really cool car. But like I said, this class really, really intrigues me. I don't know if you've ever driven the Ferrari 333, whether it be in Project Cars 2 or in any other sims. But that car is, the sound of it is unbelievable. If you need to look it up on YouTube, there's some guys that have some really good videos of it doing hot laps, and the sound of the car is just incredible. Of course, the BMW is a V12, so that thing, a lot of power. So we've gotten up to 11th here, it looks like, and we're kind of, I don't want to say stalling out, but we definitely found some people on our pace. Pace actually, 126 is a little bit slower. I'm running 24s in practice. Corners like that won't really help, so probably I'm talking a little bit more here than I was in the practice session by myself. But yeah, a little off the pace here, need to pick it up. It's actually a pretty fun track, I will say. Like I said in the beginning of the video, didn't know much about the track, didn't have a lot of laps at it. That's why I decided to do a couple practice sessions just to kind of feel it out. I'm still not quite sure the line through turn 1 that we're approaching here. I mean, you would think you want to hug right there and come through, but I'm not really sure. You got the camber change on the inside there, which makes throttle a little bit challenging. So it's a fun corner. Save that. Holy crap! A little late on the corner, but like I said, almost kind of a good old school track in the sense that you have a lot of you got 2 or 3 good hard braking areas with some acceleration off of them, which provide good passing opportunities. Then you got this set of corners right here, which is good. Obviously, that second right hand or left-hander right there. If you don't have the car to get through, you're gonna get somebody all over your butt as you enter this braking zone here. And again, then nice hard acceleration off of it. Get the throttle down, reduce the wheel spin. You can get a good run, but unfortunately, here is not really a great overtaking spot. So more often than not, if you catch somebody, you're probably going to want to lay off a little bit, get a good exit, and try and run them down here in the front stretch into turn 1. Saw right there with that camber, it's a little bit challenging with the throttle application. So yeah, you just got to be easy and maybe grab a gear early. Try and reduce the wheel spin if you can. Threw it down the inside there. We are in the 10th, so we're halfway through. A third of the race in. So we'll keep trying to make progress. Like I said, I'm not really sure when I'm going to do my mandatory pit stop. Kind of just might just follow suit with the guys in front whenever they make theirs here. But made good progress on these guys. So there's looks like 3 in a row, 2 Ferraris and a BMW. Bad corner there. Bad corner there. I think you got to take a little bit of that curb on the inside there. Get through, mainly so you can get back to throttle a little bit sooner. See those guys made some time up on you. Good corner there. Really good corner there. With okay power down. One of the things I finally figured out was in my wheel settings, I had the tone up way too high in the wheel settings, so every time that I touched a curb in any regard, it just pulled me right off the track kind of deal, which made it really, really tricky. So I turned that down quite a bit, and found I can actually use curbs in Project Cars 2 now, and it doesn't kill me as much. So we had some guys pit because we picked up a couple more spots there. So up to 8th now. So just gonna try and keep saved it again. Yeah, I was gonna say we're just trying to reel off fast laps here, but gotta knock that stuff off. There we go. That's really good there. We're just gonna try and sneak up his inside. He's leaving the door open. With the car in front, try not to go in too deep. And we're through to 7th. So it looks like we're getting decent traction in 2nd, but I like 1st gear for the rotation. Looks like he's pitting. Bad corner there, carried too much speed in, missed the apex. But if we can stay with this guy, possibly get him before we pit. Took it in way too deep there, missed the braking marker. Looking at the lap, so we're just about halfway through this race. I'll see what this guy does. We're 5th right now. He's 4th. Staying out. calling for the pit this time. Make sure I got my strategy selected. I set it up. Should just be tires. Another good exit. Good, strategy selected. So we're P3 here. Make sure we don't speed coming in the pits or a crash, one of the two. Here my guys. Interesting. A little work to do. Schedule will only be 9 seconds, 10 seconds. But we'll take it. Oh, we're back in 12th. So, a little behind where we were when we went in. I'm not sure what those guys did, what anybody else did for pit stops, if it was just a quick stop and go and we actually got tires, but let's see, we got about 5-6 laps here, see if we can run down a guy or two and get in the top 10. But yeah, again, what a car. Just, I mean, so much fun to drive. Just planted. Just planted. Oh, really good exit. Yeah, we got him. Ooh, looks like we got a long... Oh, we're up to 8th. Nice. So you guys must have stayed out longer than I thought. I thought we were one of the late stoppers since we had gotten all the way up to 3rd, but looks like a couple other guys pitted, so we're up to 8th now with that pass. So we're in the top 10. I'm happy with that. Got a long way to go to get 7th. Unless we got some other stoppers here, but my guess is no at this point. But, no, maybe not. They're 6th. I should just shut up, really. And stop acting like I know what's going on. Just drive. But no, there you go, 24.4 best lap, and had I been driving like this the whole time, I might be in the top 5, but I don't know if we'll catch the guy in front. He seems to be a ways up. We shouldn't have any pressure from behind here. We got a couple laps to go here. Should be this one and one more. Still sitting 6th place again. I'll take that. Started last. I don't really know if pit stop made a difference or not, but I said decided to give it a shot, see if it spice anything up. It's always hard because I mean you want to do a full pit stop, but you don't know what they're doing, and the AI's doing whatnot. So I think I have enough fuel. Should only be one lap after this. So. Fueled the car for 15 laps, and it's a 15 lap race, so if I use more than 2 gallons here, that'd be depressing. It wouldn't be the first time I've run out of fuel on a video. I don't know if you see my California 8 hours video, but ran out of fuel on that one. Not really sure how well short shifting and lifting and coasting works in this game, but probably should have started it sooner. But still don't think we have any pressure from behind. I can't see anything in my mirror, but we are out. See if we can coast to the finish here. Unfortunately, in this game, it really does slow down quite quick. You don't coast nearly as far as you probably should be able to, so it looks like we're probably not going to make it here. So unfortunately, that's how this race is going to end. Start finish line in sight, we're right there, so that's a little depressing, but man, again, I just want to say this car is just an absolute blast to drive. So if you have Project Cars 2 and for some reason you haven't driven this car or any of the cars in this class, I would highly recommend that you do so. On that note, thanks for watching. My Rumbleship team is participating in the iRacing 24 Hours of Spa tomorrow. I started for us. I'll probably try and record at least a stint. I'm not sure exactly my plan for that, so we'll have to see how the race is going and whatnot. But I hope to post something regarding that. But uh, I should be posting more Project Car 2 stuff, Race Room, set a course, any iRacing I can do, Codemasters. So if you are into sim racing, please take a look at some of the content I have. Always feel free to comment on things I can do better. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.